But all right, you've been working. You've been busy.
But
You've
yeah.
been busy.
Yeah, just fucking busy.
And then what?
And then fucking.
Why are you back? When do you come crawling back?
Oh yeah,
Why
cause well, you know, hey, it's like going back to an ex. You know, like once you don't know what you missed
You
out
don't know
on
what you were
until
missing out on, huh?
Yeah. You don't know what you're
were
missing out
this
on until you say
honey-sweet
goodbye.
Penis.
Whoa. No. But
Would you ever go back to an ex? On the real? Like if it was the right one?
It depends.
Like
I mean, there's like a few people who I'm like.
Somebody asked me recently, and they were like, I put on this song that would be like it was like a breakup song kind of, or like a think about a girl song, you know what I mean? And they're like, do you have somebody for this song, like specifically? And I was like, in my fucking self-care, fucking healthy state of mind, like era, I've been trying to separate from that type of shit where it's like, oh, I miss this person, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I think that's pretty much, you know, like been and gone. Like I haven't been with anyone seriously. I mean, even like it was even like not even super serious like before that, but like I haven't really been with anyone in like 2 years, you know, like whatever. So I'm fucking I think it's gotten to the point.
It's kind of crazy. The last relationship I was in was a year ago.
Damn.
So I'm kind of in the same boat as you now. We're like not so far apart anymore.
Yeah, man.
I remember when you were like, you fucking bitch. you can, now it's the other way around.
So, I mean, not even necessarily, because like, I don't even, and that's, see, that's the tea I don't want to fucking get into, but.
All right.
But yeah.
He don't want to tell you guys shit. He's too good for us now. It's whatever.
Hey.
It's whatever. So, like, do you ever, like, talk to girls, like, randomly? Just, like, in public or while you're at the store? Like, is it only, like, at the club, like, at the bar type thing?
Honestly, it just depends how I'm feeling. Like, if I'm feeling like it, like, if I look good and I feel good, like, and I feel like I look good, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, I'll talk to a girl, but, like, most of the time.
So, like, basically, no.
Yeah.
So, like,
yeah. But, like,
so, like, basically, you don't do that shit.
Not anymore, but, like, definitely, like, you know, because I haven't felt super confident about myself the last, like, year, you know?
Oh, yeah?
So, like, that's been a big thing that I'm trying to, like, you know, like, I'm trying to, like, find a fine line between, like, not giving a fuck and also giving a fuck so that, like, I am healthy and I'm able to live, like, long, you know? That'd be great. So.
I feel like I almost dealt with that in the same way, like, just the struggle between wanting to give a fuck and not caring about what other people think, but I wasn't, like, not confident. It was more like I'm drawing too much worth from, like, what these other people think, you know what I mean? So instead of wasting my time, like, I really want to fucking, you know, focus on the important shit so I don't, like, spin my wheels forever.
Yeah. I just, like, I feel like what I've done instead is kind of damn, I was fucking going somewhere with that.
All right, I'm gonna restart this because I don't want to be like all high for the intro. Fucking
when you
shut the fuck up. Anyways, so I was scrolling on TikTok and I saw this girl and she was talking about like these types of people who don't get over their first love. You know what I mean? Do you think that's true?
I think that. Yeah, no, I don't think so. I remember this girl telling me, because I was like having this conversation with this girl, and I was like, you know what, like, what if like you just took my virginity? We like had this conversation or whatever.
The girl said that,
and I said that. I was like, what if you just took my virginity or whatever? You know,
right.
Because I was like, let's just get it out of the way, you know, whatever.
Right.
She's like, yeah, okay, and then I bitched out.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if we talked about it on the podcast before, but in high school, you were like a Puritan.
Yeah, and then
I felt like a little whore being your friend. You know
I remember. Wait, God. Okay, I was gonna. My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off. She fucking. What the fuck, dude? Oh no, I remember she told me
Oh my god.
fuck,
Fucking
dude, I'm
damn
like,
ham sandwich
goddamn
out here.
motherfucking, I'm getting bad.
Goddamn
I'm over here making
motherfucking,
fun of you, bro.
ham sandwich, like fucking bitch.
No, she said that if you have sex with someone for the first time and you're not like dating them, you're gonna like fall in love with them and like be all annoying as fuck. So she didn't want to have like sex with me
Wow.
to take my virginity.
So you didn't bitch out. She just like took it away from
Oh,
you.
and then like eventually after I had lost my virginity, months later, we like got to that point
Yeah.
and I bitched out.
Damn.
Yeah.
I didn't bitch out of my first experience, but I don't know if I've told this on the podcast before, but this is like a core story for me. I was dating this girl, and it was my freshman year, and she was my first ever girlfriend ever. And this is coming from like an 8th grade Matthew that was very overweight, just going into his first year of high school, being like, I don't want to live as a virgin. You know what I mean? I don't want to be like that movie, like, what is it, 30 or 40-year-old virgin?
Oh yeah, 40-year-old virgin.
I don't want to be that motherfucker. You know what I mean? And I was like, if my life goes as my family wants it to, it will be that way. You know
It
what
will
I
be
mean?
so.
So it's time to be devious. And like,
Yeah.
I at the same time to that sentiment, I was like, I'll take anybody, because let's be honest, my cards, they weren't aces. You know what I mean? Like the cards
Yeah.
I was putting down weren't fucking aces.
Right,
They
yeah.
were like, there were some twos. You know what I mean? I got some ones. They were pretty shit. And like, I was very happy at the time. Not less happy and more like relieved that I like had a girlfriend, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That I like cleared the first level of being like, oh fuck yeah, pussy's imminent. You know what I mean?
Pussy. Yeah. I thought you were gonna say something sweet, like, my first love. We, went on a date. And we kissed on the Ferris wheel or something. Pussy is imminent.
I'll tell you, I think I was being honest. I think I told my friends at the time that like, and this is some really bad shit, but I just didn't think anybody else would date me. You know what I mean? Especially like in Okeechobee, where like
the dating pool is
the dating
already
pool is very small, restrictive, and like not necessarily, open-minded. It's very much like, you're with you and I'm with mine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So,
dude, even so, like every race there is racist. Like,
literally.
but
But there was like
bad.
the group of smarties where they're like, when I was a kid, fucking the smart kids that I grew up around, they were racist as fuck. They're still my best friends, but like I remember my best friends being like, do you eat dogs? You know what I mean? And then like the next year when I came back for 4th grade, they were like, we're not gonna make those jokes at you anymore, man. We fucked up.
Damn.
Our parents told us we fucked up, so we fucked up.
Our bad, bro.
My bad, bro.
Damn.
We didn't know racism was a thing. We just thought it was funny for real. We just found out about jokes last year. You know what I mean?
Fucking- oh shit.
Like 3rd, 2nd grade, not that great for me. You know what I mean?
Oh, dude, I think first through 5th grade was awful for me.
Yeah.
Like
Because you got bullied by, I think you told this on the podcast.
Yeah, the
before.
same
you got
fucking
bullied by
kids.
like those Spanish kids.
yeah, because it like moved up and we were in the same class. But yeah, don't want to
Fuck
like
them
reiterate,
kids.
But
AKA, fuck them kids. All the kids suck, and they must suck even more now. It's fucking insane, bro. Like, I can't imagine going to school now because you're kind of being like raised around the new idiots. You know what I mean?
dude, and I think that's like
Like
you were touching on it earlier when we were talking, but like Jinxie and Sketch, how they have like this new found like fame right now, is very reflective of like.
If you guys don't know, Jinxie and Sketch are two fucking like poppin' ass Twitch streamers right now. And
white suburban kids and NFL players fucking eat that shit up.
dude,
I don't get it.
I don't really understand. I mean, I kind of understand why they're
Some of the
popping.
clips are funny.
I don't
but
understand why they specifically are popping. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of crazy how you blow up as a streamer. You know what I mean? Because you kind of like make a joke of yourself in real life, and then like hope the clips stick. You know what I mean?
Right. And it wasn't like that before. It wasn't clip based. It was like, come watch me. I'm gonna 3D build some art.
To me, it was almost like
Sony
skill
Vegas.
based.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? I
100%.
felt like back in the day, this is when streamers were more like gamers and shit, but like the streamers were people who didn't have time to make fucking commentary YouTube videos. You know what I mean? Like they were trying to fucking be good as fuck, and that was it. And you can watch if you want, but they don't give a fuck. They're just listening to music and gaming and like sometimes interacting with you. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like those were the gamers, real gamers. But then like
Prime Phase was like
Now-
so dope.
now it's like cam girls, basically,
Yeah.
and like
Did you see they reversed that though? Twitch. They finally came out with some rules to like squash that finally.
sure, you know what I mean?
Squash that.
Sure. I'm pretty sure I saw that a streamer like was basically showing her asshole on stream, and then she was only banned for like a week,
Get out, bro.
whereas other people
I want to see like if a guy like reverse that. If a guy like showed his asshole on stream, bam.
That's what I'm saying.
Permanently.
Like, not necessarily like if a guy were to show nudity, but like there have been people where like it's their livelihood. You know what I mean? And they were banned
That
off
too.
of Twitch permanently or whatever because of whatever bullshit reason. You know what I mean?
That too.
And like, yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's kind of crazy for media companies that basically only make money off of individuals who stream on their platform or make videos on their platform to fuck with their livelihood. I don't know.
Yeah, and I guess to a certain extent I can understand like because if I don't know if you were a girl and you wanted to dip your toes in the water of
Oh, dude, if you're a
being
girl,
an
you fucking
OnlyFans model, you know, you don't have to get fully naked, and these guys will still tip you, you know, gifts or money.
That's what I'm saying. Like you kind of got like a jumping
subscriptions.
start pad. You know what I mean? Especially
Yeah.
if you like are someone who's good with like Instagram and TikTok and shit. Like if you already know how to take the pictures and the videos and do the makeup, like fucking, you might as well make money off of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like I'll support sex work and like all different forms of work all day.
I wish I could support sex work more. Like real sex.
Where they at?
Like
No.
Where they at though?
But no, I'll fucking support that all day. But when it's like in the wrong form and in the wrong medium, like I don't know. It's just like there's not really much of a restriction. This is like hot tub chat. There was like a hot tub chat fucking Twitch genre for a while.
Dude, I remember that, and all I remember is this is really niche. This is really fucking niche. But if you like have been on TikTok for a long time and you're like into girls, I think you know her. Her name's like Anna Shumati or some shit, like something like that. You probably don't know her because you're not too deep into that shit. But she's like was basically one of the girls on like a big hot tub stream, and it was like the first wave of influencers that moved over to LA. You know what I mean? From like wherever else in the US they came from. Like
yeah.
this was like Team 10, like
Right, I
Hype
wanna
House type shit,
Yeah.
like shit like that. And then like fucking now she's like, it's crazy the 180 these influencers do. You know what I mean? Going from like baddie with the chains and like you remember e-girls, how like that was
Oh,
like
yeah.
a whole aesthetic, like e-girl aesthetic, like going on Twitch, like making out on fucking the hot tub streams, and then like switching now to like it's almost Have you seen this new type of this new age content where it's just like lesbians living life? You know what I mean?
No.
No? Oh, dude.
What?
I have. I'm into it.
Yeah, I'm into that shit. I
Not
tune
even
in
like-
every day.
Not even like that. They just have like hella good style and like it's like
So like, is it like they're live streaming? They're just like life, or they like vlog, or
she's just like this weird niche of influencer where you only post on Instagram and TikTok and still somehow make money.
and I don't know, man. I'm like I said, I'm totally with it, but just do it in the right way. Like, kids have access to that shit, and like, I get it. Kids are gonna fucking, the internet is the internet. Like, kids are gonna
When do
fucking
you
find
think
whatever.
kids should be able to access the internet?
Oof. I don't know, man. That's such a tough question because I'd like them to be able to navigate it like safely, and also like,
I think they should get like the 2000s like dial-up internet until they're like 16.
yeah, but then I have to have dial-up.
No, you just like separate locks on their like devices. You know what I mean? Like you remember when you had? Do you ever remember when you had to wait like half an hour to watch a YouTube video or something, or like download? No, you never had internet that bad,
No,
dude. I remember downloading a song from iTunes,
that shit I remember.
and it would take like one song, and it would take like half an hour or an hour, just to like fucking get that shit on my iPod Shuffle. You know
Yeah,
what I
my
mean?
shit was pretty quick. I was at 20 minutes per song.
Oh, 20
Really,
minutes per
it's
song is crazy.
Really, no big deal. I remember the fucking
The way Spotify is now, like, that shits on fucking whatever we had before.
Oh, I
you
know, man. Like, it just sucks. Like, a lot of these artists lose out on these like CD sales, and
But you know what? A lot more of them get fucking exposure. Because normally, before, all you'd see, like, in terms of music CD sales is, like, what's in the store. As far as, like, in Okeechobee. Because there was no fucking CD store. There was
That's fair.
CDs at Walmart.
at Walmart, yeah.
You know
I was
what
about
I
to say
mean?
that's your
So,
only spot.
like, it's almost like it's definitely a bigger net positive than it is a net negative for artists that the internet's a thing.
For sure.
You know what I was thinking about them? I feel like people are less unique because we're so interconnected now.
Interlinked.
Like, we're all low-key interlinked. Like, you know how, like, I bring up shit? Like, I like it, you know what I mean? Like, how we have common interests. But, like, for me to see something random on the internet and be like, yo, did you see that random thing on the internet? And you're like, dude, I saw that exact thing on my TikTok page. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's being fed into our brain, like, directly. You know what I mean? It's like,
You know what though? I will say, like, that's how it's been for me music wise for a while. Like, I'm just hearing a lot of the same shit. Like, if you played like Future, Moneybag Yo, Key Glock, Young Dolph, like, they all sound pretty much the same. They're all talking about pretty much the same shit.
well, I call that, like, new age rap. I don't really love new age rap. Like,
You know what? I have a certain appreciation for it, and then
I feel like I have to be really drunk for new age rap and, like, really around, like, you know, non-white people and, like,
dude, oh my god,
and, like, I have to fucking be on some hood rat shit. You know, it takes some really specific shit for me to be on, like, Young Dolph, fucking Future shit. I mean, I fuck with Future, actually. Like, as I'm growing up, I'm fucking with Future because I love getting, like, fucking high all the time. And
Yeah.
he talks about getting high all the time. And, like, you know, not a lot of people talk about getting high all the time. I don't know if you guys know this.
I don't have a cap, but I'm calling cap. Nah, but Mexican OT, brother. Have you heard? I've played you some of his shit, right?
I guess. You know what I mean?
You guess.
Like, you know, nothing
That's
crazy.
fucking. Yo, I'm gonna play you some good shit.
Like, if you said T Grizzly, I'd be like, okay. You know what I mean? Like, he's good.
See, but that's what I'm saying. Like, all right, but
Give the
Mexican
pod
OT,
like your
bro?
top artists. Like, you're trying to impress a bitch right now. You know what I mean? Like, what are your top artists?
Mexican OT or
If you're trying to impress a bitch, like a woman,
yeah.
You're going with Mexican OT?
Oh yeah, I'll put it on ass.
Oh, I'm fucking dead.
He's like, I don't know, man. I feel like I rock with him just because he's like fat and Mexican. I
Oh
don't
my
know.
god, bro! You could just fuck with DJ Khaled.
No. We don't.
He's not the one for you.
No.
He's not the best
No.
music for you.
No.
Dude, DJ.
Misa no. No, Misa no.
You know what I realized? Like, I fuck with Logic because he was like, on the inside I'm black, but on the outside I'm white, and I was like, me too.
Dude, I was about to say, if you were being fucking real with that, I was about to fucking like, I was about to pull a red card, bro. Fucking so angry.
Yeah. I wasn't joking.
All right, man, moving on. Yeah, man, I got a tattoo.
Yo, real tattoo moment. Shout out.
Yeah, pretty stupid.
I got a new computer.
Yeah, the computer's fire.
The computer is fire. Now we have like
The power
actual,
of the sun in the palm of my hand.
Literally, like when we were setting up the fucking mics, I realized that my old computer, which was like, to give it context, 10 years like old, and
Didn't know that.
it was just fucking up the audio like completely. It made our mics. I think it was making our mics sound like a fucking normal ass like shit. You know what I mean? Like we were gamers over an Xbox.
Yeah.
You know? But now I think we're gonna come through HD,
Hell yeah.
like dynamic and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hoping.
I'm hoping that like we're not too quiet, and because the waveforms look completely fucking different. Let me be real. Like
Really?
look how small they look.
Oh yeah.
But then like in the top right, we're right up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we vibing.
We're vibing.
I don't know what we were talking about, but
My top, anyways, you didn't ask me, but my top 3 artists
sorry.
were, you should be sorry, because
Bitch.
you do that fucking shit all the time, you fucking selfish
Oh,
bitch.
I do that shit all the time.
Yeah, you do that shit all the fucking time.
Oh.
Yeah, I bet y'all know. I bet
You know
y'all
what,
know.
bro? That's you know what? That's why. You know what? We'll move on. We'll keep going. We'll keep going. It's the first one back. We're just getting warm. It's all right. We're a little rusty, like I said.
So we're going to the club later tonight.
Greasing the gears. Do a little salsa, a little samba.
Will you stop fucking interrupting me?
Oh, wait, stop interrupting me. All right, go ahead.
Okay.
Wait, what were you gonna say?
We're going to the club
Wait.
tonight, and so what are we gonna get up to? What are you gonna get up to?
Yo, honestly, I'm down to just fucking. I want to find like somewhere that's like, but I know that's probably not gonna happen.
We should wait till later.
West Palm.
'Cause I remember last time we were out at 9 on a Saturday or some shit. Not popping.
Not popping.
I went in. I was the only one to go inside. Empty.
Yeah, because no one's out at that time. They're all like,
Oh, I'm sorry. I figured we're all trying to get to bed at 11, party at 9. You know what I mean?
no,
Like,
for sure. Like, and we still had a great time. I think. Like,
oh, it was great. It was great.
just the trio.
No, I wasn't even talking about us. I figured like the whole world was trying to, like, why are we all trying to stay out so late?
But you know what? Why are we not? Because work. The working class man thinks that he has to be up early, has to go to sleep, or be up early, go to sleep early, early bird gets the worm. But what really happens to you, man? You forget how to live, man.
What the fuck?
How to love, man.
You forget how to fucking be free and wild, bro. You lose your dreams and you let them escape you. And you look at yourself.
When you look at yourself in the mirror, you know that
you'll be 350 pounds. You'd be like, God damn it, I gotta fucking carry these boats.
Alright. Fuck. What was I gonna say? I interrupted you for a good reason, I thought.
I like J. Cole, and I fuck with, honestly, J. Cole. Logic's like up there, low key. Like, just
I think
not
Logic
even
is a
'cause
great
he's-
lyricist, but I think some of the podcast clips that come out of him are pretty cringy.
Dude, I saw honestly saw I don't know if it was his podcast, but it was just him and his dad talking with like mics and shit, and he was like talking to him about how he never like came to pick him up as a kid. And like I was remembering my like childhood, and I was like, "Oh, my dad did that." But it didn't affect me that bad. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like did you ever have like your dad be late to pick you up at school?
Nah, cause my dad worked out of town most of the time, so I like knew that I would like see him at home later. But
So you took the bus?
no,
Were you a bus kid in elementary school? What was that like?
I was actually carpooled.
Damn.
And then 5th grade, my parents were finally like, all right, because I'd been asking them like, please let me ride the bus. Like all the cool kids are riding the bus.
I'm so dead, bro.
Right?
That's what you thought the bus was like?
Yeah.
Dude,
right?
to me, I was like, please don't make me ride the bus with the poors.
No, I had no idea about like, and I wouldn't even call it like status. Like we just had like 2 working vehicles.
To me, it was like, because whenever I had to get on the bus, it was because like my mother passed away in 8th grade, and I was like going into high school, and like I couldn't carpool anymore because it just didn't make sense. Like the school was out of the way for my people who were taking me.
Right.
And my stepdad at the time was like, yep, you just gotta get on the bus. And I was like, I'd rather fucking walk, bitch. And I did that for a few days. Couldn't keep it up. But the reason why I hated it was because it's like, motherfucker, I have to walk from like the end, like, you remember where my house was, right?
Mm-hmm.
I have to walk all the way to this fucking gate with this trombone.
To the gate?
To this, like, not even to the gate, to the road. To, like, the fucking way out to the road. And, like, I have a heavy-ass trombone with me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that shit's not, like, easy to carry. It's cumbersome as fuck. And, like, yeah, that's right, I said cumbersome. But, like...
My vocabulary is very
big, but no, like I remember that shit literally being the reason why I never practiced in high school. And like I hated the bus so much. I paid this fucker like $20 almost like every week or every day to take me home.
Damn.
And then like whenever I actually got like a deal going with my friend who lived in my neighborhood, like then it was like, oh, thank God I can finally chill, you know what I mean? I think that was like my sophomore year. I felt so bad though. I was such a dick, bro. I like it'd be like 7 o'clock and I'm like,
oh nah.
She's like, wake the fuck
up. That would piss me off.
I'm like,
you're late.
I'm like,
I don't give a fuck. I'm leaving you.
Nah. Dude, she was such a saint for that shit. Like, actually waiting for me. And, bro, I don't even know what was wrong with me. You know what I mean? Because I got it together now. I can wake the fuck up whenever I want. You know what I mean? But, like, back then, like, my dick was just too strong. Like, it was just, like, it was just taking control of my brain. You know what I mean? Like, keeping me up at night. Like, you know, like
yo, what? Yeah, it's a universal experience. The old
you know, right?
You know,
you know, right?
Yeah,
you know, right?
Know.
But like, when was the first time you watched porn? You remember the age? And do you remember like what device?
I was 11 and I watched it on my iPod Touch.
And I was in this room and it was 2011.
I was on the top bed of my bunk bed.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Was there anybody in the bottom?
No. Nah, that would have been.
Have you ever done that before?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, man.
Have you?
Yeah, man.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah, but it wasn't a guy or anything.
Oh, see, well, no, that's still. That was like, well, I mean, okay, yeah,
It's kind of fucked up.
Yeah, it's kind of fucked up.
Let's stop talking about it.
Yeah, we're gonna moving on.
I'll keep it in. But
Oh, it hurts.
Okay.
But yeah, man, went to Memphis, saw the Bass Pro Shops.
Bro, stop.
Pyramid.
You fucking gotta ask me. I watched it. So I was like, I was in like 6th grade. How old are you in 6th grade?
12.
So I was like 5th, 6th grade, so like 11, 12 almost, same like you.
Yeah.
But I had like a Chromebook. It was cool. And it wasn't from school. But it was like when they were first coming out with like, it was an Acer. That's what it was. It was when they were first coming out with like small laptops.
Small personal laptops.
And they're like, here's a little bitch ass laptop for you. You know what I mean? And you know, first thing I look up is like boobs. Like I'm like, yeah, you guys don't even fucking know. You're all asleep. I'm gonna see titties.
I remember on my...
Were you on Pornhub or where were you? Do you remember?
I didn't find out about that until I was like 13, 14.
Well, so what were you looking at? Were you like Google imaging? YouTubing?
Yeah, YouTube and Google Images was like... Dude, I remember I got a Wii. And I like...
What?
Yeah, okay. I had a Wii, right? And like, we put it in my room and I'm like, huh. Fucking
Web browser.
Look side to side.
Internet app. Whoa.
The little click. Fucking did all that with the little yeah. And then boobs. How to get girlfriend. How to talk to girls.
Dude, I remember my first porn site wasn't like one of the main ones. It was specifically for boobs. It was called Jugzer.
Jugzer?
Yeah, it's not even real anymore. Like,
damn.
That's how old I am.
Damn.
The porn site I first watched.
R.I.P. Jugzer.
Out of commission. R.I.P. Jugzer, you were a real one. You had the real videos.
You're the realest, the best, the greatest.
Dude, yeah.
Some of the most wonderful content I've ever consumed.
So do you remember, like, what your first obsession was?
Nothing weird.
It doesn't have to be porn. Like, just in general.
Oh, all right. Okay, I was like...
I was waiting for you to say something weird, and I was like...
no, I was like...
But no, I was just thinking, like, as a kid, I was so busy trying to make my parents happy that I, like, you know when people are like, what's your dream? I was like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I made one up. I'd be like, I want to be, like, an astronaut or whatever.
Yeah.
But, like, or, like, a doctor. And, like, but, like, whenever I was little, I never really, like, I feel like it takes parents that like ask you and like cultivate your curiosity to like really make you into a neat person from early on, you know what I mean? But like, yeah, did you have any obsessions whenever you were little or like things you were into?
Dude, I honestly just...
Because I like the Power Rangers.
Movies.
Just
like,
all movies?
Like, okay, obviously fucking Spider-Man was like my shit, but like...
Real, I like Spider-Man too.
Spider-Man, like, I'm telling you, I knew I can almost still quote it like line for line. Every line of every movie. All three.
Dude, that's real. You did just quote it, the like sun one. The like power of the sun.
Yeah,
in my
yo.
hands.
Yo.
Real. Did you fuck with the Homecoming series, Tom Holland? Like who's your favorite fucking Spider-Man from?
I think Tobey Maguire has to be mine just because of the nostalgia, but
Really,
I think
dude?
Tom Holland is the best adaptation of Spider-Man from the comics, you know.
I think Andrew Garfield's my favorite. But like fucking Tom Holland is still like also my favorite because he's the best. But I like the fucking swag that like Tom Holland or not that Tom Holland that like Andrew Garfield's has. You know what I mean? He had like I'll fuck your bitch swag. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
He had that like bite your lip like, oh, hey girl.
but they also like did him up nerdy. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like he's not overly like hot. He's just like undercover. Like when I'm sweaty and my hair is fucking, you know.
Yeah.
Then you want to fuck me. You know. It's almost
Yeah.
like when you don't try outside of the gym, but then when you're in the gym, people are like, God damn.
It's like pump cover. You know?
Oh God, literally.
Yeah, man,
Looking
just
like a
has, like, a
nerd is a
nerdy
pump cover.
Yeah, nerdy pump cover.
Nerdy pump cover, bro. I feel like
That's the name of this vid.
nerdy pump cover. I've been wearing pump covers to like some nerdy stuff recently, and like they've been telling me like you should wear like tighter fitting clothes or whatever because I get like hot at the session because the person's AC fucking sucks and like I'm like fucking sweating and like rolling up my sleeves and shit. But I don't really like wearing revealing stuff. I feel like wearing like modest, like really cool, like flowy stuff is like my vibe now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm on the vibe of I'm broke, so I'm throwing together what the fuck I can.
Oh yeah, I'm not buying clothes, bro. I'm
Yeah.
chilling on buying clothes.
I bought this pair of shorts. You know how much it was? For just one pair of shorts, khaki shorts, just regular shorts.
How much?
$22.
Yeah, you know we broke
Should've
when
gone to fucking
we talked
Walmart.
about $20. How much? Where'd you get it from?
Target,
Damn.
gentrified Walmart.
Yeah, if you're just getting it from Target, you might as well get it from Walmart. But I
Yeah.
don't know actually. Like,
I mean, they're good quality, but like also like not $22. Like I could go on Amazon and
you be
spend-
fucking with them khaki shorts though.
I've worn these since I don't know when. It's fucking small fucking I don't know when.
Since I don't motherfucking know when. Do you remember your first like? Actually, I was saying I didn't have obsessions before, but you know what I used to do all the time? I'd like rap in my bathroom, like to the song in the speaker. I'd like pull up the lyrics and be like,
Yeah, you'd just be doing like rap karaoke.
basically, yeah.
Yeah.
And like, I'd be so annoying because I'd like finish this song and be like, all right, one more time before I go in the shower. And then you like everybody outside like fuck. Like
I remember like watching. I would like get on YouTube and watch those music videos with just lyrics.
dude, do you remember Vivo?
Viva. Oh yeah.
Like, do you remember when it was like, this is Vivo? Like, this is
Yes,
like fucking when it was the like thing to be on, you know what I mean? Like, I remember going on my aunt's laptop whenever I didn't have my own and being like looking up like party rock anthem. Like, you know what I mean? Like the music video, cuz like music videos used to be like the shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like the shit.
I remember like you'd watch them to get scared, you'd watch them to get hype, you'd watch them to like party.
For real.
I remember like watching Thriller was like terrifying.
Really?
Yeah, Thriller
I
as a
feel
kid, like terrifying.
I didn't watch Thriller until I was grown, so it wasn't the same for me.
Yeah, for us, like our uncle like tortured us with it.
That's crazy. That's
Yeah.
kind of cool though. That
Yeah.
like someone in your life wanted you to like listen to good music, even though it was like scary.
Yeah, I mean it was a little malicious, but I love him. Loved. He passed away, but Cool guy.
Damn. R.I.P. to an OG.
R.I.P. to the cool uncle.
Do you?
That's what I aspire to be, is the cool uncle,
The cool uncle.
but like not, you know.
You don't want
alcoholic.
kids.
Hmm?
You don't want kids.
Um.
You don't want to be the cool dad.
I don't know, man. I think I'd rather just be like the cool uncle, and then like me and my wife just like go on like 4 vacations a year,
Damn.
you know.
What
And
are you
like
gonna
it's
do?
not just babysitting in a different setting.
What would you do if you're like comfortable in that situation and your wife's like, "I want a baby"? It's 4 year. You're 4 years in.
Then that's fine.
Really?
Yeah, I think like as long as I've gotten my time in, like where I've like traveled and shit, like freely without like, because like I'm not gonna not travel with a kid, but like that puts so much more of a like cost and a restraint on things, like what
Mm.
you can do and like how you can do it, whatever.
On God.
So I'd really just like to see shit while I'm young and I'm still able to like move around and go do active things.
I want to
You
climb a
know,
mountain, man.
that would be cool.
I want to hike a mountain, and it's
I
gonna
want to hike
happen
like
by
an
the
easy
end of
mountain.
2024. We're gonna hike a mountain in America.
All right. Are
You
you
should do
thinking
it with me.
Eastern Seaboard or Western? Probably
Mm,
easier on the Eastern.
really? Nah, but it would be like cooler on the western.
Yeah, but also like,
Fucked.
yeah, like
Like
that's like
icy.
desert or like what kind of mountains or like the
I
what
was
like
thinking like
Montana?
Oregon.
Yeah, that'd be fun though.
Oregon in like the summer.
I really like just desperately want to see the redwoods.
I really want to go anywhere.
Did you know that there's a tree in the redwood forest that is so old that like they want to preserve it, so no, there's like a handful of people who know where it's at and they will not tell anyone where it's at.
Damn, that's cool.
Yeah.
I
So
fuck
it's
with
like
that.
a little like it's like a pre group chat, but they're like just a group that like no, you're not gonna like no one's gonna spread this information and we're all gonna like take care of it.
You watch Outdoor Boys?
No, not like I don't want to say I watch them like regularly, but like I'll watch them in the background.
Have
I'll
you
put them on in the
seen
background while I'm doing shit.
Have you seen like the ski like hiking lodges that he stays in where it's like maintained by the fucking local society of hikers that just like go to the tops of mountains and like can maintain it, you know what I mean?
No, but I have seen like a few videos like that, like similar.
I feel like that's really cool. Like the fact that we have like just communities, like they're not like you don't like talk to each other, you know what I mean? But it's like, you know, you can just stay here if you want because you're part of the community and like it's free and like, you know, come and go as you please. Just
Right.
don't fuck it up. It's like it reminds me of just like not modern times, I guess. It doesn't have to be like old times, but I feel like in modern times it's so much like pay to be
I'm a
here.
squatter. These are my rights. Fucking
Literally.
like I don't know, man. But that's also like I
Oh,
feel like how a lot of people want you to feel about the world just to keep you scared and like.
I don't know.
But a lot of it has changed. Don't get me wrong.
I feel like the world it's not even like the world changing like rapidly, but I feel like the effects of how we were raised and like how we view things is like distancing us from each other, I guess. Just because like I saw this video today about doing this person who has friends with kids and like their friends with kids come over to their apartment and she's like asking the internet like, hey, am I wrong for charging my friends whenever they come over and their kids eat and shit, you know what I mean?
Mm,
And like it cuts away to this other comments like to this person making a commentary about it, basically saying that like we've like commodified everything so much and like capitalism has made everything such a like money issue, I guess, that like it's come to the point where you can't even like support your community, you know what I mean? Like you can't, you know, like you know how like
what do you think? Sorry to cut you off. What do you think about the grandmother who charged her grandchildren and family for dinner, like Thanksgiving dinner?
that's I feel like that depends on the situation. Like if your grandma's fucking struggling as fuck and like all she can really do for the rest of the year is like pay her rent and make food for herself. And if she had to buy all this food for the family, it'd put her in like a bad position. Then like if she voiced it, you know what I mean, to the family and like communicated it, and it was an agreed upon decision, hell yeah. Like, you made some gas. Here's your fucking fee. You know what I mean? But if you like make this goddamn dinner, right? And you're like, everybody come over and have some good dinner. And then at the end, you're like, here's my PayPal code.
Mm-hmm.
Scan it before you leave. Like, fucking what?
Dude, I've had a few people who, like, they order food and they're like, you want any? And I'm like, no, I'm good. And then, like, they get food. They're like, oh, dude, I have this extra. You want some? Like, I'm good.
No way. And then they make you pay them?
Hey, man, do you think you can cash at me for that pizza last night?
No way.
Yo, I just, like...
You know how much I'm not that person? I was like with a bunch of people in a house in like a college town, and we were doing a mass Uber Eats fucking order for McDonald's. Worst fucking mistake ever.
Ugh.
Don't do that shit. People are lazy as fuck, and they don't fucking like don't expect anybody to follow up on anything. You know what I mean? Like, just expect people to do the bare minimum always, and you'll always be happy. But so I send my friend Jake fucking $15 because I'm like, yeah, I want a quarter pounder with cheese and like a whole ass meal, right?
Yeah.
The goddamn motherfucking goddamn McDonald's comes, goddamn, and like my food's not there, but you know, food that looks like my food is there. Because other people ordered double quarter pound. I don't know why it's not specifically mine, but other people ordered double quarter pounders too. Just saying, it could have been mine, but like, I guess it wasn't mine, but I didn't get any. Anyways, so like these couples ended up coming to the trip like at the end, right? But
Fucking hell.
like, you know how like it just feels more correct to treat girls better than guys, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
That's basically what happened. Like, fucking, and I'm kind of salty, but a girl would phrase that as like, oh, you're just jealous of women. I'm not. I just was hungry anyways. But like, I fucking didn't get any food. My friend's like, well, we got fucked on the McDonald's, I guess. I'm drunk. Good night. And like, it's 3 a.m. I'm hungry as fuck in a house that I have no idea. Like,
right.
You know what I mean? I'm like 7 hours away from my home. And like, I'm like, well, I guess I'm just taking the L, you know? And that's what you should do. Fucking gracefully take the goddamn L. Not argue, not fucking do all this goddamn bullshit, you know what I mean? Just take your L's and fucking pivot, you know? Be a man.
Be a man.
Grow some fucking balls.
No.
And fucking leave a like and subscribe.